What are the best kilo bars you can buy? Let's get to the video. Hey guys, Patriotic Stacker here, and happy Sunday to all of you great people, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, make sure you go down here and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button, and also don't forget to go down there and hit that comment, or write a comment, I should say. All that stuff really helps out the channel. So, what's the best kilo silver bar you can stack? Now, there is a wide variety of different kilo bars, from private mints to government mints. It pretty much comes down to personal preference. But I'm going to go over my favorite kilo bars to stack and my reasonings why I stack those specific kilo bars. So let's get to it, guys. By the way, guys, if the audio sounds much better, that's because I got a new phone. I took a tumble off my porch yesterday and I got pretty banged up, and unfortunately my phone got banged up worse. So today I had to go to Verizon, and just thinking about getting a new phone for myself because I absolutely needed one. My wife ends up getting a new one too, so I had to fork out a lot of money, especially when it wasn't ready for an upgrade yet. But anyways, the videos are going to be much better, I think. I already tested out the audio. The audio's very, very clean, so hopefully it keeps it up. But if you guys are a long-term viewer of my channel, and you guys know that I'm big into 10-ounce and kilo silver bars. And 1 kilo bar that I really like to buy are the Perth Mint kilo bars. And the reason why I like these Perth Mint kilo bars is because how they look. They're really, really cool looking, right? They're very simple, but it just reminds me of that typical big silver bar that you see in movies or at the banks, you know what I mean? Well, if banks even have silver in them anymore, but it just reminds you of that typical silver bar. And it's basic, right? It's just got their logo. It's got 1 kilo, 3/9 fine silver, and that's pretty much it. So I don't really have to be too careful with these, because it's just plain old bar silver, right? It's not like a mirror finish or anything high end or high premium. So when it comes time to offload, when I do, or if I do sell my silver, these will be very easy to let go of because they're just bland old silver bars, right? Even though they are great and one of my favorites. Well, actually, I would say they're my top favorite kilo bar to stack. But yeah, I like them. I think they are simple. I think they are cool. And the price is great. One of the cheapest private mint silver bar you can buy. Well, the Perth Mints, they do government mint stuff too. But yeah. Great stuff. I love the Perth Mint bars. I also like other kilo bars, and we're going to go over that here shortly. And then I also like to treat myself and buy vintage kilo bars. Now, I noticed when it comes to buying vintage kilo bars, the best way to go are Johnson Matthey's. They are still reasonably priced. Don't get me wrong, there are some kilos from Johnson Matthey that are very, very expensive, but they're nowhere near as the Engelhardt kilos. The Engelhardt kilos are very, very hard to come by, and when you do come by them, you're pretty much going to pay pretty much what a 100-ounce silver bar goes for, or pretty close to it. So I haven't. So I go to the Johnson Matthey, and it's funny because the Engelhardt 10-ounce bars, and don't get me wrong, there's a huge variety of 10-ounce Engelhardt bars. Those are pretty easy to get, right? Yeah, some of them you're going to be paying higher premium than others. Some are more expensive, some are more rare. But you could pretty much get a 10-ounce Johnson Engelhardt at any time. And the kilo Engelhardts are very hard to come by. But with Johnson Matthey, the 10-ounce bars, and I'm not talking about the plain old pressed 10-ounce bars. I'm talking about the poured 10-ounce bars, the cast 10-ounce bars. Those are practically impossible to get a hold of. And if you do get a hold of them, you're paying a crap load of money. But the kilo bars from Johnson Matthey's are pretty easy to come by. Like I said, there's different varieties. I mean, this one here is the diamond logo, left side serial numbers. So this one's a decent priced Johnson Matthey. I would say average is about anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 depending where you buy it. But I love my vintage Johnson Matthey kilo bars. But let's go on and let me show you other great kilo bars that I like to stack and that are at a pretty decent price. And again, this is just my opinion. This is what I like, what I think are great kilo bars. But at the end of the day, you got to make your own decision, right? So let's get to it, guys. So we're on the Monument Metals site, one of my favorite online bullion dealers. And if they're watching this, shout out to Monument Metals. You guys are great. So we're going to talk about my second favorite silver bar. Actually, it's pretty up there with my Perth Mint kilos. I started stacking these and then I kind of switched to the Perth Mint just because they were a tad bit cheaper. But we're talking about the 4/9 fine pure silver Germanium Mint silver bar. Now with Germanium Mint, you're getting quality silver at a generic price. I mean, they're silver bars, they're serialized, they're 4/9 fine silver. They come with protective plastic wrapped around the bars with a hologram, not to mention in a beautiful cardboard box. Germanium Mint makes that extra step, and the price is just unbeatable. They're outstanding, high quality silver bars. And hey, they might be the future Engelhard, the future Johnson Matthey of silver bars. They're just, Germanium Mint's one of my favorites, hands down. And the bars, like I said, are very reasonable. Like right now, Monument Metal, it's about $2.55 per ounce over spot. You can't beat that, especially for a generic silver bar with a serial number, with it being 4/9 fine silver. Just a great bar. So up next, this is another great bar, and that is the IGR Kilo Silver Bar, Istanbul Refinery. Now, if I want to go as generic can be, I go with the IGR bars. The IGR bars are another great silver bar. Not as high as the Germanium Mint silver bars, but they are pretty close. I mean, they're wrapped in plastic. They are serialized, and the only difference is it's 3/9 fine versus 4/9, and it's not much of a difference, but I notice people like to see that extra 9 at the end. But if you want some cheap silver at a good price, the IGR bars are outstanding. They're a great way to add weight to the stack. So let's move to our next bar, which is another great company, and that is Sunshine Mint Kilo Bars. Now, the Sunshine Mint is a well-known private mint in our country. I mean, they make some beautiful silver bars, silver rounds. I mean, they even supplied the silver to the U.S. Mint as of recently, the last year or two. The Sunshine Mint, like I said, is known across our country. They have a great story, great history, and I love their bars. You know, I really like them. They're pretty basic, and I know they're faked a lot. But the cool thing with the Sunshine Mint is that there's security features on their bars, and not many people know this. But if you zoom in here on their bars, and if you look at the back, you see that circle? I'll zoom in quick. So they sell cards. They're little plastic cards. They look like a debit or credit card. And if you put it on the back of the bar, it'll tell you if it's real or not. It says verified, and there's like a hologram. Really cool thing they did on their bars and stuff. But yeah, great mint, great silver. Not a bad price. Premiums are pretty low on the Sunshine Mint. But yeah, great bar to stack. Up next, we got Royal Canadian Mint Kilo Silver Bars. Now, for all you guys and girls that want that government backing on their silver, well, the Royal Canadian Mint Kilo Silver Bar is the way to go. I mean, you're getting a beautiful silver bar from the Royal Canadian Mint, and in my opinion, anything from the Royal Canadian Mint is outstanding. I love RCM products. You are going to pay a higher premium buying these kilo bars, especially if you can find them, because they're pretty hard to find. But you're getting that government backing, you're getting quality silver, you're getting it with a serial number on it, which is always good, and that government backing. Great bar to stack. So let's get back. So there you go, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video so far. I figured I would mention a couple kilo bars that I love to stack. Now, don't get me wrong, there was a few that I did not mention and didn't have the time to put out there because the video is already running its course. But I'll name a few more that I also love to stack, and that is the Geiger kilo bars, not the square ones, the old school Geigers with the reeded edges. I love those. And of course, anything from Scottsdale, the Scottsdale kilo stackers, the Scottsdale Wall Street kilos, hopefully that Scottsdale Galaxy kilo, if that ever comes out. There's a lot of great variety out there in kilo bars as well, like 10-ounce bars. So there's a lot of great stuff, and you know what, they're all great. We all have our opinions and our preferences when it comes to what we stack, right? I might like the Perth Mint kilos, you might like the Nader kilos, you know, or PAMP or whatever. Everybody's different, but those are my picks. That's what I think that are really great kilos to have in the stack. But all right, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and Patriotic Stacker, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Keep stacking that silver. Peace.